So I now looked like the most handsome muscular version of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and I decided to take the place of Nick Morton in the future. I decided to name myself Nick Morton one day. Instead of looking like the weak Tom Cruise, I decided to look like Dwayne Johnson instead, and I continued making love to Amanette for another 4 years, and I got to know every part of her beautiful pale body. As I made love to her in every sexual position, she moaned and grunted and groaned with passion and even let out an orgasmic scream more than once, and so did I. Unlike Dr. Manhattan, I could look like a regular human, any human I wanted to look like, so I chose to look like the handsome masculine Dwayne Johnson. And then after I was finally done making love to Amanette, she gave me oral pleasure on the final day of us making love for 4 years, and she was now pregnant with 4 of my children, and I said we will need to blend in with the humans. My love, do you know how to shape shift? Use your imagination, Amanette, visualize it how you used to look. And I showed my regular brown eyes, and she regressed her eye pupils as well, and I said good job, Amanette, I have incredible powers, Amanette, not just over life and death but creation itself. I can create anything with a wave of my hands, just as I did this beautiful pyramid. In time we will have to establish ourselves in the past and in the future. In the future I will call myself Nick Morton. You may name yourself whatever you wish, Amanette, but I hope you always remain loyal to my cause, Amanette, because I don't want a war with humanity. That was never my intention, and even I have someone above me in power, my love, and he is called God. And she said, but I thought that was just a myth, that one primordial God made everything. And I said, he's no myth. Your people thought he was Ra, the sun god, because he literally radiates the power of the sun, but that's not what he truly is. He's very powerful. I told her that there is a one true God and I am connected to him, Amanette. That's why I have all this incredible power. It's because of him. And she said, I understand. So you're not just powerful, you're humble and noble. And I said, I try to be. And throughout the years me and Amanette became heroes in Egypt. Instead of being feared by the people for our powers, were revered for being heroes. We were not portrayed as monsters in history, but we are instead portrayed as saviors, heroes with extraordinary powers. Over the years I perfected and trained my powers and mastered them, and then the time came for me to forge Nick Morton's identity. Long before he was born I had assumed his identity with my more handsome muscular good looks. Amanette had my children safely because I made sure of it. Now that I had even more vast knowledge and super intelligence thanks to my Dr. Manhattan powers. With all that being said, I created a life with me and my new wife, and we hid amongst the humans, and we even faked our deaths for the future just in the someone came looking for us, and I knew that might happen soon, probably because I knew the plot, the story already.